Chun for over 50 some years. Okay, I'm an old man now, almost retired. And I hope I can do my best, let out Wing Chun for everybody, and then they can carry on. Because I'm too old, and not too long I will disappear. I hope you guys can learn all the secret in Wing Chun. Because Wing Chun is not only physical part. The main thing you learn the mental. That's the basic Indian concept. Okay, mental is right here. You have to learn this before you learn the physical. Because mental controls the physical. Think about this. If I think something, okay, I walk on the street, I think I like this, whatever. You mental tell you to take it. Then physically I will steal it, right? They're controlled by the mental. If the mental think, oh, that guy's so poor, I want to give him some money, save him. Then physically, you pull up the wall and give him some money. That means everything is controlled by the mental. In Wing Chun, same thing. If you are not develop your mental good enough, your physical is lousy. Okay? Yin and Yang concept, everything comes from nothing. Then from something, nothing to something, something to nothing again. That's a cycle. When you're born, you live and you die. Everything in three processes. Everything has three processes, remember. But everything has two sides story. Mentally, you got to understand what's a good side, what's a bad side. Start yourself in the middle, the moderation. You cannot say perfectly good or perfectly bad. Everything has good and bad within. In Wing Chun, same thing. Your motion have yin and yang within one motion. Don't think, oh, that motion is good, then I do it. No such thing. Motion is have good and bad within. As long as you can apply your motion perfectly in that moment, that motion is good. Okay, no such thing of you have to be perfectly hands out like that. I can pass out the day, I can block you. As long as I serve my purpose, that motion, that technique is good for me in that moment. Understand that? That's why you have to develop open-minded. Don't think, oh, it's too rigid, then you won't be able to get it perfect. Open-minded learn. Okay. Now, in Wing Chun, when you start your learning process, you follow your teacher, no matter how good or how bad he is, as long as he teaches you the right concept, you keep learning up to maybe 2 to 5 years. Then you know how to decide for yourself what's good, what's no good. Then you go out to learn by watching people, experience yourself. It's just like you go to school, you take how many years? 6 years, for example. Go to high school, graduate, right? That time you follow the school curriculum, teach you what you're supposed to be. By the time you finish it, this time you get a job and find experience. Now that's the time you start to learn. It's not the time you're learning in school, that's only build your foundation. That's why I tell all my people, you learn, you're good. Learn from me, I tell you what's supposed to be, digest it. The only time you really learning, you go out to teach people. You teach people, you learn much better. Doesn't mean, oh, I'm very good, that's why I come and teach. No. You don't need a professor to teach kindergarten. As long as you know a little better than the people, you can teach them. High school can teach kindergarten. Okay, PhD can teach high school. They're different level. Do not think, oh, he's a teacher, he must be good. No, not necessary. Alright? Understand the concept? And anyone don't understand my Chinese English? Raise your hand. Everybody understand me, right? Good. Now the only thing to learn is to ask questions. If you don't ask questions, you never learn. Okay? The more you ask, that means you digest what you're learning. Like conversation with me, we discuss a subject. If you give me feedback, I give you feedback, then you can go deeper and deeper in the subject. But if you don't ask me questions, I give you the information, no one give me feedback, I will stop that level. I won't go deeper because no one asks me questions. Okay, I like you guys to ask me because you ask me, you learn much better. By the time you ask me, I learn much better too. People are learning by communicating with each other. Okay, do not be selfish. Don't just listen to me and learning from me. I want to learn from you guys too. Ask me questions. Okay? That's the way I improve my knowledge in Wing Chun. I can go as much as you need for you guys to understand the system. Alright? Any good question? No question. Okay. Now, second thing, Wing Chun development. Remember I tell you, mental and physical, two-way. Okay? Now, what's the goal? The goal, the purpose of mental. The final goal for mental development is you know how to control your mind steadily. Very strong. And you have the mindset, no one can pull your mind away from what you're supposed to do. You have a strong mind control yourself. That is mental development. Because you have mental development good, you won't go out of track. You know what's right, what's wrong. You know what's the pro and con. You understand that concept. Okay, you can see people, he do something, doesn't fit me. That's why that's no good for me. Or this one do something, I think it's good for me. You will decide for yourself. Because everybody learning from your intuition, the self-conscious, you learn that for yourself. That's why I call Wing Chun is called selfish system. Learn everything for yourself first. When you feel yourself good, okay, then you can teach people good, or you can learn from people good. If you cannot even judge for yourself how good you can learn, you never be able to do good. Learn everything for yourself, judge for yourself. That's what you're supposed to be in Wing Chun. Alright? Understand that point? Now, how right is right? Okay. Mental development, I tell you, the final goal is control your mind very strong. It take about 2 to 5 years to develop this. Okay. You cannot say the first thing, I must you tell me a strong mind, I will become a strong mind. You cannot do that. You have to develop it. Okay, how you develop it? Through meditation. Okay, and there's about 8,000 ways of doing meditation in the whole world. But they're all two different ways, different methods. But the final goal is all meditation, you control your mind steady. Now, Wing Chun meditation, Wing Chun do not do meditation by sitting down, quiet yourself. No. Wing Chun do meditation through the Siu Nim Tau form. While you physically exercising and then control your mind steady. That's the best way to do meditation. Because if you just sit down and lock yourself in the empty room, no one bother you, you fall to sleep. You are not meditating. Okay? The best way to do meditation, go to the most easy place, and a other action around you, you still be able to control your mind. You're okay. Okay. Wing Chun is the same thing. I develop my meditation, my mind through working up. I do the form, I do stick hand with people, or no matter what I do, I'll be able to control my mind, empty my mind. That's the best way you have to develop. That's why Wing Chun called Siu Lim Tau. What is Siu Lim Tau mean? Small idea. Now, what small idea mean? Can anyone explain and tell me what's the idea for Siu Lim Tau? Why we call Siu Lim Tau? Siu Lim Tau is a little seed. You get the idea in your brain. Then you have to plant that idea up to the point the idea grow bigger and bigger. Then it becomes something. Okay? That's why Wing Chun called small idea. Now, small idea you can get from two sources. One's external source, and one's internal source. Okay, for example, I'll give an example. When I see, oh, this guy rich, I want to let him get money, earn my money, because he earn a lot of money. Here, million here. I want to be like him. That little idea applied to my head. How I get money like him? Go to find a job. Make your money by earn your money. Okay, that is external idea now. Okay, then from here, he give me the little idea. I plan in my head, and they make the idea grow. That's little idea. Okay. Now, internal idea. No one tell me. I don't see nothing. Suddenly, I sit down. What do I eat today? That fellow is hungry because you inside you. That's idea now. I want to eat something good, taste good. Then you go to buy it. Right? That is idea created by you inside you. That's why everything has internal and external, called yin and yang theory. Small idea, same thing. In Wing Chun, you learn the idea how to tell you, then you get the idea how to make develop. And then you have the little idea inside you create, then you know, oh, this right, this wrong, then you have to get your own judgment. That's the way you go. Now, for example, idea just like data. Something, little idea you can bring, or a lot of different ideas in beginning, the first stage. Second stage, you get all the ideas, information. You understand each one, what's the information behind what's the purpose behind the idea you want to get. Then every idea has their purpose now. The third stage, you understand, oh, this purpose, that purpose almost the same. I link it together. The two ideas link together. Okay. They call learning experience. Okay. Then by the time you learn all the ideas, you can link this together, link that together. Every idea linked together becomes the final goal. They call your wisdom. That go through your knowledge and go to your experience. Then you can see what's going on inside. Now that's what the small idea means. Wing Chun. Okay, if you understand the concept of small idea, you can tell your student, explain why small idea. We call small idea because of this. It's not just the name. If you say, oh, small idea is just the name of the form, how can you explain to people? What's small idea? How come you don't call big idea? How come you have to call small idea? Because small idea is just one little seed that planted in the head, make it grow. How you make it grow? By exercising, by practicing. That's called you have to water the seed by doing it. Now the seed can grow all the way big like a big tree. Remember, if you have a good seed, you have a good result. If you plant the best seed, you get a bad result. That's the same thing like yin and concept. That cause and effect cycle. You plant the apple seed, you get apple tree automatically. You plant the orange seed, you get the orange tree result. You cannot say, oh, I plant apple seed, I get the orange tree. No, there's no such thing. Right? That's why you got to know the cause and effect cycle. If you do something bad, you will get the bad return. You have to be responsible for what you have done. You cannot say, oh, I killed someone, I'm free, no one knows. No, that always have to get back to you, sooner or later. You get back to you, it's not someone kill you. You get back to you by the time you get old, you suddenly get stroke paralyzed. You have to suffer for 10 years before you die. Those are the payback. Remember that. In order to survive good, healthy, don't do anything bad. Because bad thing, get the bad return. Understand that? That's the mental development. You can understand that. There's 3 ways to get you healthy in Wing Chun. 3 legs. For example, I want wealthy, I want healthy, I want longevity. Okay, I want my wisdom. Those things I want to create, earn more in my life. How you earn your wealthy part? By helping people what they need. Okay, donate money. But remember, for example, if that guy, the organization want me to donate money, yeah, I donate some money. but I don't want they know who donate that money. Because I want that money create my return good. But if I donate money and they go, oh, Siu Fong donate $1 million, I get no good return because I will buy my name. My money for my name I will exchange right there. Okay, that's no good cost. Good cost, I give people money, help them the most they need, I give them money. No one knows who I give money. Now the return I will get good. Don't use anything for your own purpose. Don't say, oh, I give that money, I let people know I give him that money. Oh, I build a building for everybody, for the old folk. That building under my name. Everybody know I build a building. That already have the return. You don't want to do that. You want to be quietly do what you do. That your wealth will come back. The more you give out, the more you come back to you. Okay? Now the wisdom by teaching people. I share my knowledge to everybody. I increase my wisdom. Okay? Understand? Wisdom by sharing more knowledge. If I help everybody, what they need, okay? And like do the charity work. I need someone in the church and tell me someone to help me to cook food for people. Oh yeah, I do that charity work. That will create your longevity and health. You live through your life with no sickness. You're very healthy. You get longevity. There's 3 things you have to pay attention to. Helping people wealth. No, not necessary for money. If I see the guy so cold, I take out my jacket, give to him, warm him up. That's also considered give him money. Alright? Understand that one? Give them money, share your knowledge, and helping people what they want you to do. 3 things is whole life you doing that good. Now Wing Chun is if you teach people, share your knowledge, you'll get more smarter. Your wisdom will grow. By helping people without asking for return. That's the main thing. Okay? Understand so far? Any questions? Yeah.
What dictates that action-reaction?
Huh?
What dictates that action-reaction?
What excited?
What dictates?
I'm sorry, I'm too old, I'm losing my hearing.
So, when you do something, and then there's something that comes
That's
back.
right, yeah, always.
What dictates?
What you take?
What dictates that flow?
You don't worry about what you come back. You just do whatever you have to do it without asking for any return. They will come back automatically.
What's the force that underpins that?
Yin and yang. Yin and yang, yeah. That, you understand the yin yang concept, right? You see the yin yang side, we have the yang side here? Oh, okay. Then side. Okay. This called yin, that side called yang. Now this yin within yang, yang within yin, the whole cycle. Think about it. This big circle down this side, this circle won't turn because only is lopsided. Both the circle in turn have become a circle. That means both sides equally, they circle will turn. Okay, it can roll. Okay, that's called yin yang concept. Yin yang concept is yin within yang, yang within yin. And in Wing Chun, your motion. Oh, I punch, I get power to punch it. But you don't have the yin within, that punch you may hurt yourself. You have to use too much force, you break your hand. You got to know how to control your motion in the moderation. You got to know yin and yang within each other. Any motion, for example, if I block, he come in, I block. My motion called passive motion. But the end, the passive motion is active. Active at the end of passive motion. But if you are hitting people actively, the end you get hit because at the end you become passive. That's how you get hit. That's why learning Wing Chun, don't be so active. Always start with passive first. Always swing. Just like a good lawyer. He is passive. Listen to what you give him an idea. He just listen. He passive that moment. By the time he catch something, he argue with you. keep your mouth shut. Because he know how to do it. Because active at the end, passive in the beginning. But if you talk in the beginning too much, okay, the guy listen to you, he argue with you, now you keep your mouth shut, you don't know how to answer. You lose. Okay, Wing Chun is empty. In fighting, I don't do nothing until I see something, I passive it, then I react, then I become active. If I'm active first, he can react, he can counter me. That is a yin yang concept. Understand that? That's why you got to learn Wing Chun passively. Okay? Don't be active.